It could all have been so simple. Ruggiero was rescued from the shipwreck. He'd resolved to give up his lands and position for Bradamante. He was on his way back to her when he was kidnapped and imprisoned in the deepest dungeon of the Emperor of Greece. Meanwhile, Bradamante went back to her family home to find that her father, Duke Aemon, had arranged her marriage with the son of the Emperor of Greece, Prince Leo. No penniless Saracen for their family. Bradamante, however, was not so easily silenced. She went to see her liege lord Charlemagne. "I've done you good service," she said. "Grant me this favour, that the man I marry must meet me in battle and prove himself my equal before we wed." She knew that Leo, the prince with the soul of a poet, would never manage to defeat her. But she didn't know that Ruggiero, rescued by kind-hearted Leo from his chains, was bound by gratitude to put on Leo's armour and face her instead of him in the tournament. She entered the combat ground dancing with excitement, like a Barbary steed waiting the signal to charge, her sword cutting sparks from the air as she swung it. Meanwhile, Ruggiero had stayed up all night, blunting his sword so it would do his beloved no harm. He walked to the centre of the field. Bradamante circled round him, then hurtled towards him, her sword raised, while he stood braced to endure her every blow. These two, perfectly matched, at the peak of their powers. Who will win? But that's where we must leave them. They still have to face more dangers and desperate adventures than we have time to tell. That's a story for another night. Let's leave the last word with Bradamante.